Good morning, everyone. My name's Julianne. I'm from the Bright CV. Welcome to today's Facebook Live session, and today's session is going to be regarding graduate applications. So you may have just recently graduated from university or college, or soon to be, and you're probably thinking, where to from here? So that's where we're able to help you out today with some advice and tips, so you're really able to get ahead in your career post graduation. Okay, so where do you start? Our top 5 tips for graduate applications is firstly getting in early for graduate roles. They're highly competitive, so don't wait until you have finished your degree to apply for graduate jobs. Try and line something up before in your final year or within 6 months of graduating. Waiting until the end when everyone's graduating is going to mean that it's peak time, so everyone's going to be applying for those roles. So the earlier that you can get in, the better. The second tip is make sure your LinkedIn profile is up to date. LinkedIn is such a powerful platform to really propel your career forward. So a tip with that is following organisations that you would like to work for. Sometimes these jobs are not advertised on Seek or Jora or Indeed, so following the actual organisation's LinkedIn profile or perhaps a hiring manager from that company can really help you in your career as well. The third one is get your resume up to date and tailor your cover letter to the role or roles that you're applying for. Again, as early as you can with this one, so you're ready to apply for those graduate roles and land your post-graduation role, and really assist you with getting that dream role that you're aiming for. The fourth tip is complete an internship, volunteer work or part-time work, or even multiple internships while you are studying. This will help you to gain valuable experience in your industry that can be used to showcase your skills and experience post-graduation. Although some of these are sometimes unpaid regarding internships or volunteering, those key skills are going to be able to be added to your resume, and that can differentiate you from other candidates or graduates that are applying for those roles, so it really can give you that competitive edge. And the fifth top tip is seek assistance with preparing for interviews. So that's just going to give you a lot more confidence and practical experience to ensure that you're confident with attending your next job interview. So whether that be government role, a graduate role, or just a general role that you're applying for that you found on Seek, etc. You're going to really showcase that to a potential employer or a panel or hiring manager if you've got that confidence. And as they say, practice makes perfect. So making sure that you have done some mock interviews with a friend or with the right CV as well, we can assist you with that, just so you've got that confidence when heading into your next job interview. Next thing I'm going to discuss is which websites can help you in your graduate career journey. So there's a few that I'm going to run through. The first one is Grad Connection. So it's a large scale organisations looking for graduates. So ones that I've researched can be things like the big four banks, ANZ, Commonwealth Bank, NAB, things like that. So those big companies or even mining companies are looking for graduates. So that's a great resource to go to. That's Grad Connection. The second one is Give a Grad a Go, similar to Grad Connection, with organisations looking for graduates and landing a new role post graduation is really good. So it's going to give you that experience and then help you leverage your career moving forward from there. The third one is careerhub.com.au. A lot of great resources on that website to help you with your career and also graduate opportunities. And their address is www.careerhub.com.au. The next one is Seek, one of the most popular platforms for job searching. So make sure that you've set up a current and updated profile on your Seek platform so you can be sent via email opportunities that are coming up, and also search for roles and graduate roles following the graduation for yourself or before. One that we mentioned before as well is LinkedIn, so making sure that you've got a current and updated LinkedIn profile, or perhaps if you don't have one, creating one. There's a lot of industries that do use LinkedIn for recruiting, so making sure that you do have a profile and then adding to that and adding to your connections as well is a really good advice to help you in your career post-graduation. And the final one is, of course, us, therightcv.com. So we can help you with your resume writing, cover letters, graduate applications, selection criteria for government roles, and also practice with the interviews as well, and also career coaching if you're perhaps completing a degree and you feel that it's not right for you anymore and you just want some advice and guidance and someone to talk to regarding any concerns that you are having. And then we can put together some goals and also an action plan for you to help you make a decision if that industry is right for you or if perhaps you want to go into a new industry. Okay, and regarding the next step, I'm going to discuss resume tips. Something that we're really core on at The Right CV is having an up-to-date and tailored resume to the role that you're applying for. So some tips here that I'm going to run through, again 5. So create a compelling professional profile that will grab a hiring manager or recruiter's attention, tailored to your industry. To do that, research and incorporate keywords into this section of your resume and make sure that it is clear that the industry that you're working in or wanting to work in and all the skills that you've got towards that industry as well. Make sure your education details are on the front page of the resume for graduate applications so the hiring manager or recruiter can see that you've just completed a Bachelor of Computer Science, for example, and it's really clear on that front page as to what you've just successfully completed. Thirdly, technical skills or general skills on the front page of the resume. So for an IT or computer science example again, things like Power BI or Microsoft Word, Python, things like that, making sure you've got those key skills and competencies or technology skills on the front page so it's clear and concise for the reader to be able to see that you have competency in those areas. Your experience, so things like employment, you may have been working part-time where you were studying, so you can add that on, or also, as I mentioned before, any internships or volunteering that you've done, include that on your resume as well. And regarding a graduate resume, 1 to 2 pages in length is suggested. I'm just going to leave it open to the floor. If anyone's got any questions, please feel free to pop them in the comments box and I'll be able to answer those for you. So we'll just wait a couple more minutes for that. And in the meantime, I'll just run through what we've discussed so everyone's clear. So get in early for graduate roles. Make sure your LinkedIn profile is up to date. Have your resume up to date as well. Try and do some internships or volunteering or part-time work specific to your industry so you can really gain some valuable skills and experience in the industry which you can then take on into paid employment. And also making sure that your Seek profile is up to date and you've done some practice with interviews so you're not walking into an interview and freezing or not sure how to respond to a question that you asked, and also preparing some questions that you can ask of the hiring panel or hiring manager or recruiter. That really shows that you are interested in the role and then that'll be in your favour regarding who they select for the position. Okay, so no comments have been sent through, so if no one has anything to discuss, thank you very much for attending today. If you need any further support regarding your career or a new resume or any further assistance, please feel free to reach out to us at therightcv.com, and we look forward to seeing you at the next Facebook Live session in about a month's time. Thank you very much. Bye.